Let's roll our next segue wheel for your
joke
story. Your two
that
stories.
That might be the first knock joke I learned. I don't even know.
The first yodeling joke ever made is that one you just told.
The only knock yodeling joke, I think. Anyway, you could probably write one that isn't funny. We're going to talk about...
I come with an alliteration headline for you.
Alliteration headline, this ought to be good. Border Patrol agent testifies on DC sandwich guy. I could smell the onions. Oh my God, onions. Anyway.
My face has never... It smells like ham and it won't go away.
The Huffington Post has kind of the story. They just collect stories. Nobody. Dave Jameson edited this story for Huffington Post. U.S. Border Patrol agent who was struck by a Subway sandwich in Washington, D.C. in August testified on the incident in federal court on Tuesday. Gregory Air Larimore, a 23-year veteran of the agency, this puts him roughly in his 40s, said he was not injured by the sandwich toss, but he said he could feel its impact through the his ballistic vest. I'm wearing a bulletproof vest to protect me from hoagies. Anyway, the ballistic vest he was wearing, it came apart and kind of exploded when it struck his chest, according to Larimore. Yeah, sandwiches to do that, unless they got that little, that little toothpick shoved in all over the place. They tend to fly apart when you throw them. Yep, that's what happens.
Yeah.
I could smell the onions and the mustard, he said. Oh, mustard. They make mustard gas, right? There's mustard gas. People die from that. Oh, poor guy. Anyway. Apparently, he's lost all bodily functions from this. I don't know. Probably not. Larimore was called to stand to testify to trial DC's sandwich guy, Sean Dunn, a local anti-Trump resistance hero. Video video showed Dunn hurling the sandwich at Larimore after calling him and other federal agents what they are, which is fascists. Shortly before Stinky the Clown declared a crime emergency in Washington, D.C., because one of his rich buddies got assaulted in a fight that he started himself. Jeanine Pirro, the drunk U.S. attorney of D.C., who is on her 5th champagne bottle already today, tried to charge Dunn with felony assault of a federal agent for a sandwich. But the grand jury declined. The grand jury said, okay, if you can't get grand jury to indict anybody, there's the famous saying that you can get a grand jury to indict a ham sandwich. You feel get an indictment on a ham sandwich. So funny.
That's crazy.
It's right. It's so funny. You could not get an indictment on a ham sandwich. Therefore, she's the worst U.S. attorney in the history of the world. Can't even get an indictment on a ham sandwich, just like everybody else could. Prosecutors have proceeded with a misdemeanor charge. Oh, we're not going to drop this. We're going to make you pay a fine. Okay, I'll pay your fine. I'll pay it in pennies, motherfucker. His jury started on Tuesday. Jury trial for throwing a sandwich. America. It's not good that the grand jury decided not to charge. It's not a good sign. The jury's going to be like, the real jury's going to be like, dismissed, dismissed, dismissed. Bye. Have a nice day.
Why are we wasting it? Why had to come to jury duty for this?
Right. Somebody's getting 2 weeks pay to sit through a trial about, you threw the sandwich. Who cares? Stop arresting people that didn't do anything wrong. In an opening statement, the government argued that Dunn was free to berate and curse at federal agents like Larimore, but he crossed the line when he threw the sandwich. For sure. The sandwich was loaded. It was a loaded sandwich. No matter who you are, you can't just go around throwing stuff at people because you're mad. But Trump does it all the fucking time. I'm just so confused. Trump throws shit all the fucking time like a toddler. I mean, I throw shit too, especially tools, right? But I sure as fuck don't throw them at people. Anyway, Dunn's team did not dispute their client tossed the sandwich. Why would he? But said the toss could not have caused serious bodily injury and therefore fell far short of felony assault. His conduct is not a federal criminal case, is not close, as the attorney argued. The verdict case is expected on Wednesday. Of course, there was absolutely no Border Patrol agents being charged with any crimes that they were committing. So I expect the jury of peers this is in Washington, D.C. Jury of peers is going to say, nah, ain't no crime here. Dismissed. What a waste of taxpayers' money. This is federal, by the way, federal government charging a person for throwing a sandwich. I'm like, sandwich ain't dangerous. Sorry. Not even a sandwich. Not even a mustard gas sandwich. Well, anyway, there's your story.
Mustard gas.
Talk too much? The coffee talking. Well, obviously he was afraid
My
of mustard
alliteration
gas.
headline is Furious Food Fight. The fearless phony felled by flying focaccia for fostering fascist folly. Focaccia was the closest thing I could get to a sandwich.
Come on, that was weird.